Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. This is where we round up all the big talking points from social media, and of course, Saturday night's main event was tonight, so there is plenty for us to talk about. We're going to start with this. Look, Jesse the Body Ventura came back. He helped kick off the show with Joe. Pat and Michael Cole were on commentary. We had this for our first match, the old school mic. So Madison Square Garden, this is how it used to be, lowered down from the ceiling. There's Howard Finkel doing the announcing. We had something very, very similar for Saturday night's main event. A lovely little old classic touch there. So really liked that. Our first match, of course, Nia Jax against Rhea Ripley. Metal Mama, shout out to you. Just showing who is the announcers, no backstage people here. Look, play-by-play analyst, Joe. It doesn't even say what his responsibility is. Jesse, analyst. I'm guessing he would be an analyst. Ring announcer, but no Jackie Redmond, no Kathy Kelly, no backstage interviews, which is kind of interesting. To be honest, there wasn't really much time for it. This was a 2-hour show, and everything was quite rammed. I mean, there was a lot of commercial breaks. I don't know if there was any more than a usual Raw, but it just felt like there was. So, yeah, we were quite pushed for time. Yeah, Fade said, why did Nia grab Rhea like this? So, you know, it's a good question to ask. Was that strictly necessary? I mean, I think it was. I think it's a great move. So yeah, respect to Nia for that. But of course, it was Rhea that retained her Women's World Championship against Nia in our opening encounter, and you lot really enjoyed it. You actually said it was great 54%. Any match that gets into that great range is noteworthy. The majority of matches just get good scores, but you lot said this was a great match. You really enjoyed it. In the crowd, Smurfy Tunes, thank you. We had Alundra Blayze and we had Mark Henry both in attendance. There's Alundra, look, with her old women's wrestling champion belt. I think the one that was thrown in the trash can on WCW. Kind of probably her most famous, infamous moment. And Mark Henry, obviously fresh off his love affair with Michelle McCool yesterday. WWE was censoring Jesse Ventura for saying WWF. Now, apparently I missed this. I don't know if they tried to kind of go mute for a moment and missed it, whatever. But apparently he said WWF Superstars, and WWE were trying to like censor it somehow. So that was a bit of a talking point on social media, a little bit of a commentary botch. We had this moment as well, and what a moment this was. Look at that! It's got to be one of the moves of the show. That spear, honestly, again, had social media talking. Jesse on commentary said, here's a Steiner, so that means 2 + 2 = 5. So Jesse Ventura doing a little bit of Steiner maths reference, which I thought was very good. Asuka, for no reason whatsoever during the show, just tweeted this out, this meme. So I enjoyed that. It's got no connection to Saturday night's main event, though. And of course, Bron Breakker would pick up the win, and still, Bron Breakker defeated Sheamus to continue as Intercontinental Champ. You lot scored that great 61%, so you thought it was even better than our opening match. Metal Mama, again, thank you. Ted DiBiase, Dory Funk Jr., Hacksaw Jim Duggan, all shown in the crowds. And here we've got Shawn Michaels. He came down. He was going to oversee what was going to take us from hour 1 into hour 2, and that was the contract signing. And I got to tell you, I think this worked better, doing 2 matches, then a little break, and then having the next 2 matches. I think the structure and the pacing of this show was really, really good. Rather than doing 5 matches, I prefer doing it this way. So, yeah, this was really good. I was just hoping we were going to get something noteworthy, and we did, right? So tonight, Kevin Owens' shirt said Cody sucks eggs. Now, honestly, I didn't get the reference to this. And it's because it's from a feud of Dusty Rhodes and Terry Funk, right? So we'll get to that. Cody came out, climbed up the ladder, did the woah on the ladder, which was a really cool moment. And then, of course, they were face to face and they were mean mugging each other. I said this was such a really cool moment because the two of them with Shawn just in the background was like really cool. Shawn taking a few stray shots as well from Kevin. And of course, it would build to what would be a very exciting moment at the end. Sheamus, this was his response to falling short. Obviously very disappointed again. He really wants to get his hands on that Intercontinental Championships, the one belt he's not been able to get his hands on. So very disappointed Sheamus there. And grapple clips, I do want to shout out David Paul sent in a super chat, a couple of super chats actually that I missed because I'm a boomer. So a big apologies to David. But David was making the point that this shirt relates back to a Terry Funk shirt. Terry was in a feud with Dusty, Cody's dad, and it said Dusty sucks eggs. And it must be quite a famous shirt, but honestly, when it comes to like the territory stuff, I'm not that strong. When it comes to like the feuds and bits and bobs. But here, look, we've got a Cody sucks eggs modern day equivalent. So David, thank you, my friend. Thank you for sharing that knowledge with the community. And just there's the comparison between the two. I was joking during the stream. He should have come out with like a Marty Jannetty show. Something like that. I wanted him to throw shade at Shawn, but it was probably right that he threw the shade at Cody, because he's obviously not having a match with Shawn. He's about to build towards a match with Cody, so it probably does make sense. But I still would have loved him coming out in a Marty Jannetty shirt. That would have made me laugh. Right, and it led to this, didn't it? This moment. Boom! Super kick from Shawn Michaels. Oh my God. Shawn just hit Kevin with sweet chin music. The Heartbreak Kid has it. The band was tuned up. So good. So good. Really enjoyed that. One of the true highlights of the night. Yeah, I don't know. So, know what I mean? Yeah, I mean. I can't say it. I am so uncool. So, it's a Bay Area slang. Yeah, I mean. Know what I mean? The Bay has many people who subscribe to the Black Hebrew Israelite theology. Okay, well, I've never encountered this, and I struggle to get it. I mean, he just did it amazing. This was Jacob, as he was coming out for our third match, Jacob versus Braun Strowman. Bailey picked up on it. She's from the Bay Area. She said, WWE, Jacob Fatu, WWE, just hit the, I mean, on TV. That's my Bay Area dog. So she was very excited. Yeah, this was fire. Absolute fire. You better get in where you fit in, because tonight I'm about to beat your ass from post to post live on NBC from coast to coast. Jacob is so good with these promos. You can so understand why they keep doing this, because he keeps delivering with these promos. Tom said when he got out of prison, Jacob Fatu was sleeping on a mattress. Apparently, Michael Cole came out with that line, and Tom was like, what, Michael Cole apparently sleeps on tarmac or something. Like, does he not sleep on a mattress? Yeah, so this match, obviously, a lot of fun. And we didn't get a ring break or anything like that. We didn't get the Wyatt 6 or anything like that. Wasn't expecting them. It's fine. What we did get is we got Jacob repeatedly smashing into Braun. Referee stopped Jacob, and I'm still not sure why. I don't know why he stopped Jacob. But he did stop Jacob after, like, the 6th time, right? I mean, if the ref was going to stop the match, he should have stop the match. I don't really understand why he stopped Jacob. Of course, Jacob then threw the ref. That resulted in a DQ. So actually, Braun picks up the win. Jacob then just loses it. He's got spittle all down his beards. This is where he just completely kept like colliding into Braun, referee having a words. The end result is, look at this. I mean, I was saying during like the live stream, Braun was like that 1 minute, absolutely fine. We cut away, and when we went back, it was like this. I was like, what's Braun done to himself there? Because that wasn't Jacob. It's like Braun's face just exploded out of nowhere. 1 minute is absolutely fine, and the next minute we go back, and he's like that. If I was Jacob, I'd be livid as well. So he was hitting like these moonsaults onto Braun repeatedly. He just messed him up, man. We had officials coming down. We had Tama coming down. They eventually got Jacob to go away. Technically, Braun is the winner. He did not look like a winner. So a lot of debate there as to whether that was the right booking decision. And also because he kept spamming the same moves again and again and again. It was very reminiscent of Big Bronson Reed doing the same with those tsunamis. Big Bronson Reed even picked up on that, actually. And he said, it's okay, guys. Often imitated, never duplicated, the wave god. So it must have been a lot of people saying, oh, this just feels very similar to what Big Bronson Reed did to Seth. Yeah, there's Sheamus backstage with Jesse the Body Ventura, and Jesse Ventura said he was robbed because according to Jesse, the ref counted 1, 2, and could have counted the 3, but he was just a little slow with it, and Bron was able to get his foot on the rope. So yeah, Jesse Ventura just asking some questions of the officials, which is something he always used to do as well. So Jesse coming in, not playing ball, like, you know, kind of spinning his own narrative. That was very Jesse back in the day. And you could tell that they are maybe not looking to go down that road. I think, like, Pat was trying to say, no, it was all fine. But Jesse was like, no, you know, I've got eyes. I know what I saw. I love Jesse, man. Jesse is like a wild horse. Cannot be tamed, right? Then we went to our main event, of course. Gunther on his way to the ring to face Jey Uso with a combined total of 4 years, 251 days as champion in WWE. He's held gold for 80% of his career. Oh my God, that's an amazing stat. Master Taker, shout out to you. So Jimmy just reporting that the fans were chanting one more time and Fatu, Fatu, Fatu. So the fans were really behind Jacob in that last match. Here, look at this. Daff looking amazing. Look at this. She said she's got retro Barbie ref. So there we go. Very good. And yeah, lots of drama towards the end. Really looked like at one point Jey might get the job done. Don't think we ever really believed he would, but did kind of feel like he would, but he didn't. Jey Uso falls short. Gunther retains, and WrestleMania seemed to enjoy it. You lot, not so much. So you said that Jacob Braun was great 56%. Jey versus Gunther, good 91%. You lot weren't crazy about it, and afterwards, look, VV, this is Cody, comforting Jey, and just for no reason whatsoever, I just thought like people might be interested. This was the doctor that came out to help like Braun Strowman. She looks a little bit like Stephanie down in NXT, and like, I don't know, just thought some people might be interested. There we go. That's the doctor. So that was Saturday night's main event. We do have a little bit beforehand, right? I actually have not watched this. Lynette, shout out to you. So this is... I don't know what we're looking at. Rehearsals for Jey's entrance. Where is he? It's like, where's Wally, innit? Well, I don't know what this is, but it is very much behind the scenes footage. Apparently rehearsals for Jey's entrance. I mean, I don't get that vibe, but... But there we go. I mean, look, whatever it is, it's very interesting that we've got some kind of unseen footage, like, took from someone's phone, but didn't really get anything from it. This was a pretty fun moment.
Y'all thought it was somebody else, didn't you? Live from San Antonio, Texas. Are you serious? You're not the one that can do this, all right? Live from my hometown, Saturday night's main event. 8 p.m. tonight, nationwide, NBCU, Peacock.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Pretty fun. That was the setup for Saturday night's main event. Love the old school logo as always. Kevin was teasing coming out with Bret Hart glasses, which I was really excited for. He said, I even made sure to bring my glasses so I can look over the contract properly before putting pen to paper. I thought that was great. Unfortunately, he didn't come out with them, but I was expecting him to be decked out in like Bret attire to throw shade at Shawn, but he didn't go that way. And just before the show really kicked off, we had $1 Million Man arriving in this. I think that's a Cadillac, is it? I'm not sure. I'm not very good with cars. So he arrived in a car. It had wheels and everything, and he got out of it. And there we go. And he would be shown during the show as well. But that was Saturday night's main event. Let's go over to WWE, shall we? So, Bradley, thank you. Omos has announced that he will now return to WWE. But it is true, he was doing so well over there that it is a bit of a shame that his time in Noah has come to an end. Perhaps he's coming back for the Rumble. Perhaps he'll be in the Rumble. Yeah, and this was big news. So, well, let's just play it.
Child, why is Triple H calling me right now? Yo!
What's up, Speed? Well, I'm out in San Antonio, Texas, getting ready for Saturday night's main event tonight. But I wanted to take a minute. I want to give you a call. I want to see if you want to come out to the Rumble next week.
Next week? What day?
Yeah, Saturday, man.
Ooh, Saturday.
Next Saturday, Indianapolis, Royal Rumble. You'll have a blast.
Can I stream?
Oh yeah, you can stream. Look, you can have access backstage. You can come talk to all the superstars. You can stream with them. You can stream backstage. Hell, I'll even let you come to gorilla position and sit with me, and you can stream up there if you want.
Even John Cena too?
If you can see him, you can stream him.
Oh my God, Triple H! Oh, hey, I'ma be there, okay? Turn me out, Royal Rumble. I will be there. I will be there. It's on the 1st?
It is on Saturday, yeah.
Okay, all right, bet. On Saturday in where?
Indianapolis.
Okay, bet.
Big stadium, can't miss it.
Okay, I'm
sold
coming.
out, packed, huge.
All right, bet. Hey, I'm coming. Hey, look, I'm gonna text you, all right, cat? All right, bet. I'm gonna text you, okay?
All right, man.
All right, bet.
All right, man.
Turn me on. Tell me gonna be there. Indianapolis.
There we go. I mean, look, that should be fun, and it should provide some really interesting content. So, you know, him just running around backstage. I don't really ever watch him, but of the little clips that I've seen, like, he seems pretty fun. So I'm down for seeing that and seeing what he comes up with. I do love how he's like, can I even stream with John Cena? Could you imagine being on the phone with Triple H? Legend, right? Head booker, like the guy. And imagine talking to him and being more excited about, will John Cena be there? If I was Triple H, I'd be like tiny bit offended. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm Triple H, yeah? You know what I do right now. Like, literally everything you see, I'm pulling the strings, yeah? I sit in grit, I call the shots, yeah? And I had, like, a hell of a career. You know, but Triple H, yeah? Yeah, but will John Cena be there? So, yeah, okay, that should be pretty fun. Okay, talking of fun, do we go to fun? I think we do go to fun. That's exactly where we're going. Let's check out A-Town.
How huge is this? We're on Netflix now? Or should we call it Netflix? Oh, no, but man, I'm gonna miss SmackDown, man. We had a lot of good memories here, but yeah, but I'll tell you what I'm not gonna miss. Nick Aldis, worst general manager in the history of wrestling. I can't stand Nick Aldis. I'm glad we're gone. Hey, I got some. What? What are you gonna do? Hold on. Nick Aldis, man. Seriously, who does he think he is? And he's English. I hate the English. Look at that. Say it now, huh? Huh? Learn from my boy. Hey, I'm so proud of you. You're learning, dude. I know. Hey, let's get an Aussie, baby. I feel like an Aussie. Town down under.
I thought he said, I feel like a Nazi. I was like, he said, I feel like an Aussie. Right, that's what he said. Right, then we got this. USA Network said, we love it when these two get along. Nia said, I'm sick of this account. They're always shading me. Liv said, unfollow them. I had to unfollow WWE a month ago. Account is trash. So the heels have had enough. They have had enough of these accounts. A fan yelled, you suck at Kevin Owens. Owens replied, not as much as your mother. Right? Seems like that's the go-to insult for the wrestlers. We saw Nia doing that yesterday as well. It had to happen, didn't it? It had to happen. If he's going to wear a Naomi shirt, you had to know that people were going to start giving him the hair. So Naomi said, wait, but he looks, his look with green inches is making her giggle. So there we go. It is a great look. This could be a whole new direction for him. Or he might go this way, right? Naomi said, hot glow, Kevin. I love it. So there we go. That might be a direction for him to go in. He's got the shirt, so. And then we had this as well. Liv Morgan sharing this image of Candice and Nia and Liv. And looks like Nia's taken the picture. And it looks like she's botched it because it's all blurry. So she can't even take a picture. Here, look, we got Wade, we got Liv, we got Raquel. I think that brown blurry thing is like Matthew McConaughey. So there we go. That was doing the rounds as well. If we go to other, Brotherhood Gaming says, please tell me that you saw this, not until you tagged me in it. So this is that Mark guy, you know. Time to play the game. That dude. I won't start anything, but my fans want to see me at WWE events. They went crazy for me when I went to SmackDown and Saturday night's main event. Oh, here it is. Last year. I just hope WWE realised that and how much of a draw I can be for their events. They invited Speed to the Rumble, but not me. So that's that Mark guy, who seems to be a little disappointed that Speed got invited and he didn't. So thoughts with him this evening. Thoughts with the singing guy who's really going through it right now. So respect. Oh my God, this is amazing. Metal Mama killed it with this. Killed it. Oh, get excited, right? Metal Mama found this January 31st, okay? Building character, the art of professional wrestling. Now, I know half of you have fallen asleep, but wake up, because WWE's Rob Fee and some boomer are going to do a unique discussion on how wrestling blends storytelling, mythology, and athleticism. It's a discussion about wrestling involving WWE's head of character development, right? Topics, stuff, yeah, just stuff. And you can click on this, and it's free, and you can watch it, right, online for free. Like, that's just awesome, isn't it? So this is going to be really, really interesting. Really interesting. So you don't have to go. It says it's free. You can just sit and watch it. I'm really flipping tempted to do a watch along for it, you know. I am so watching this. And then, like, jotting down, like, any interesting bits that get said. So that is well on my radar. If you're interested in it, look, I'm going to retweet Metal Mama. You can go to Metal Mama's account or get to this tweet on my account. But she's got all the info there. She's the lady in the know. So very good. So Metal Mama, thank you. Yeah, I like this. Alan Cheapshot is a great follow on Twitter. Really good follow. He just has loads of old, interesting posts. Like, this is like an old, look at this, Bruno, Sammartino, Luthez, Fritz von Erich, right? And they're just talking about what the stars think about fan clubs, right? Bruno said fan clubs do a great service for wrestling because they bring the people closer to the men that they cheer for, and vice versa. There was some good ones. Fritz said, "I'm warning everybody. Anyone comes up to me and asks permission to start a Von Erich fan club, better start running, and fast." So the baby faces are like, "Oh, this is so good. I love fan clubs." And the heels are like, "Don't you even think about it." The Bruiser said the idea of fan clubs is nothing but garbage, pure garbage. Any wrestler who gets himself involved is out of his mind. I'll never do it, right? But Eddie Graham said any wrestler who does not give his fan club his fullest cooperation should be ashamed of himself. It's the least he can do. Johnny said fan clubs are fine if they are handled properly, but they can do a wrestler a lot of harm if incorrect information is used. He just went straight up. I'm going to tell you how I really feel. Luthez said fan clubs are fine up to a point. What I mean is that neither the fans nor the wrestlers should ever become too deeply involved in such things. Ray Stevens said, "I'm very proud of my clubs. I have nothing but respect for the hard-working presidents." This person, this boomer. Fan clubs are just great. There's a great one here from Classy Freddie Blassie. "If a wrestler needs a fan club to build himself a reputation, he ain't worth the powder to blow him to hell. I don't need any help." Pedro said, "Any wrestler who has a fan club should feel very proud because it proves the people like him well enough to work for nothing." Fabulous Moolah, the fan club idea was started about 15 years ago and has grown into an industry. I think clubs have become too commercial. It's really, I was reading this, I was like, this is so interesting. I estimate that I have about 100 clubs in my honor over the years, and I am deeply indebted to them all, said Vern Gagne. Gene Kanitsky said, "I'm a tough guy who isn't supposed to go for jazz like fan clubs, but to tell the truth, I'd really like to have a club in my honor." Oh my God! Doesn't that just break your heart? Oh, Gene! Oh, I hope you had one. Oh, Gene! I'm a tough guy. I'm not supposed to go for this, but to be honest, I'd really like one. Oh my God! Doesn't that just break your heart? I don't know what decade this is from, like the 70s or something like that, but oh, I hope he had a fan club. Arianna Grace said, "Miss NXT just became Miss USA. She's a citizen, folks. Yeah, USA, USA, USA." Rhea Ripley says, "From being strangers to you becoming my best friends, always being on the same brand from day one, being inseparable, travel and gym buddies, you have always been one of my biggest supporters. I don't want to let you go, but I cannot wait to see the punishing you get up to." So Rhea Ripley just talking about Damian Priest and the fact they're now on different brands, just talking about how much they're going to miss each other. There we go. Right, let's go community. Real wrestling fan, shout out to you. Yeet and no yeets community. So real wrestling fan, very good. Sad Boy said, "This is my son freaking out during Jay's entrance." So here we've got, yeah, yeeting, yeah. So Sad Boy, shout out to you. Lynette said, "This is my boy ready for Jay." Jay has got so many kids in particular that really... Yeah. That's even better than yeeting. That's like a better alternative. Rather than doing that. Just that. Yes. That could be a new one, actually. Someone else Jimmy could have that. That's Jay. Jimmy can do that. Yeah, man. There's so many kids that get so hyped for Jay's entrance. That's awesome. So, Lynette, thank you for sharing that. I did retweet it. Mackenzie said, this is the only Hogan item that I own. So, the NWO, I don't know if I've ever seen this, actually, this triple pack. Very nice. NWO, so Mackenzie, shout out to you. Wrestling Burner said, can I get in the community folder? No. No, you won't. Carrying Cross with a like. So, Wrestling Burner, shout out to you. Chad said, I got this wrestling card break. Hopefully he comes back and they give him a push. That's nice. I think he's going to have a good 2025. I think they do see a lot in him. Obviously, little bit of a concern now Penta's in. But, yeah, he's only away because of his wife giving birth. M2K Effect, shout out to you. Great art. Looks really good. I did this on my phone. So, M2K Effect, well done. Sad Boy as well said, I recently started my Funko collection. I've been constantly getting wrestlers. I decided to request a mystery Funko, thinking they would recognize my account and send a wrestler. Weeks went by and it finally came, and it was Pooh Bear. No, I don't think they recognize the pattern, to be honest. So, there we go. Well, do you know what? We'll have to keep our fingers crossed. Maybe he'll be at WrestleMania. James, thank you. Sweet Chin Wrestling, shout out to you. And getting a repost from Ivar. So, there we go. Sweet Chin Wrestling. Very, very cool. James, look at that. James, looking out for the community, tagging in, making sure these things are seen. And Raymond, shout out to you. Getting a like and a follow from Piper Niven by the looks of it. So, Raymond, congrats. Let's go over to thanks and we'll wrap this up. So, Metal Mama, thank you as always. BreeTube 10, thank you. Master Taker, appreciate it. Sweet Chin Wrestling, shout out to you. Big Bam, thank you, my friend. Chris Knowles, appreciate it. Bradley, thank you. Babs the Barbarian, thank you. TNT Pro Wrestling. Booking Agency, shout out to you. Wrestle Night, thank you. Lynette, thank you. Emmanuel, thank you. Walter J, appreciate it. Emmanuel again, thank you. Tony, thank you. Jimmy Johnson, thank you. Robin, appreciate it. Kelly the Wise Lady, thank you. Callum, thank you. Raymond, thank you. Oliver, appreciate it. And Infection, who tagged me in that person in the background. Appreciate it. I did get tagged, you know, actually. And I did mean to go back and have a little look. I don't know if people are talking about it. But there was another little something spotted in the background. I needed to go back and rewatch this, to be honest. So I don't know how much we need to pay attention to this. I don't know how big of a deal this is, right? I thought I'd actually put it in the folder. It looks like I did not. But Need T20 said, who is that? I don't know. I'm guessing this is when Jacob is making his way to the ring. Again, it might not be anything. But I think, was it behind Jacob yesterday when there was that person? Could it be that there's something now that's a bit of a pattern that we need to be paying attention to? I did mean actually to go back and have a look at Saturday night's main event and see if it's anything. As of right now, I don't think it is. But what I'll do is once this is uploaded, I'll have a look. And if it is something, maybe I'll drop a separate video on it. So, you know, just be aware that's something I was tagged in from Need T20. So shout out to you, buds. So there we go. That was Unseen. Yeah, really appreciate it. Thanks for all the support. We will be back with another Unseen tomorrow, but we're doing Royal Rumble 2009 as well, because that is being shown on WWE Vault. So we will be doing a little live stream. I'll get that set up in a bit, but appreciate the support as always. Have a great evening. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.